Hola. So we are going to do a short practice with bringing attention to this area, to the ribs, the diaphragm, and I want to tell you about the ribs a little bit. We have a muscle between the ribs that usually we don't use them, or we use them all the time, but we are not paying attention to that. When we have cramps in the muscle, if one muscle is a little bit tight, we will feel it when we will breathe, and then you will understand that it's every movement of your body connect to this area. So we will bring attention to this place, and I want also to say that under the ribs, the bones, we have organs. We have in the left side we have the stomach, on the right side we have the liver and the gallbladder, and we have all the digestion area here, and we have the diaphragm here. So we will bring attention to these places. We will start with the breathing, just bringing attention to the places. So we will start with putting the hand under the belly button, and the back of the left hand I will put on my sacrum on the other side, and I will breathe between my hands. You can sit comfortably with your legs crossing. You can sit on a pillow if you need, or even on a chair. So just breathe between your hands, feel the movement, inhalation, exhalation. Try also to feel the breath, the movement in your back hand, in the left hand. And after a couple of breaths like that, here it's more easy to breathe. We will take the hands and we will put the hands on the ribs. The fingers, the tip of the fingers can touch in the middle where the diaphragm stays. And we are breathing, we are opening the ribs to the side. Exhaling, we are bringing the ribs to the place. Inhale and exhale. We are breathing to the ribs. When you're creating this movement, it's kind of putting effort. It's a lot of time feeling less natural than to breathe to the chest or the belly. And you can feel the movement of the diaphragm with your fingertip, the way it goes down when we are taking air. And let's put the hands on the chest. And now we are breathing to the chest. On the chest we have also ribs. Most of the ribs are connected to the bone of the chest in the middle, but we have some that they are kind of floating, so they are ending here. And bring back the hands to the knees. So we are going now to make a rotation. So stretch your right hand, create space in your side, and rotate and put the hand on the thigh, the other thigh, and put the other hand on the floor or on a bolster like me. And first inhale and lift yourself, create space. Feel your spine stretching, and then bend the elbow and rotate. Look over your shoulder. And try to take the breath again to your ribs. Try to feel the movement of the ribs. And then come back. And let's stretch now the right hand, rotating to the left hand, rotating to the right, bending the elbow, and breathing to the ribs, creating space. And coming back to the center. Let's change the crossing of the leg if you're sitting with the crossing leg. And we are going now to put the hands on the left side, and we're going to walk with the hands as far as we can reach. And here you can also feel kind of a movement, and try to relax your head and try again to feel the breath in your ribs. Inhale and exhale, and then come back. Let's put the hands on the other side. Walk with the hands as far as you can reach. Relax your head. And again, you can feel the breath. You can try to take the breath to this area. There is a little bit of twist there. So try to take the breath to there, this space. And coming back. And let's go to down facing dog, just to stretch the body. And also we can put attention here on the ribs. So I'm standing on my knees, putting my toes, lifting my knees, pushing myself, bringing my belly to my frontal thigh, relaxing the head, opening the back of the knee, rolling the sitting bones and the tail up while I'm pushing my hands to the floor. And try to take the breath again to the ribs. Inhale and exhale. And come back with your knees to the floor. Take the hip to the heels. Stretch your hands a little bit more. Put your ribs on your frontal thigh. Look between your hands first. Stretch your fingers, put your palms. And then let's walk with the hands to one side. Putting the belly on the frontal thigh and relaxing the head. And again, you can breathe to the open side. Inhale and exhale. Lift your head and walk with your hands all the way to the other side. Put your belly on the thigh, put your head. Inhale and exhale to the open side. Bring the movement to your ribs. And lift your head. Go back to the front. And let's sit in a Vajrasana. If it's hard for you to sit like that, it's a good posture because it's really easy. If you feel comfortable in the posture, it's really easy to keep the spine straight. And we are going to stretch the hands behind the back. Of course, you can do it also standing or sitting on a chair. Take the hands behind your back and lift your chest. And breathe again. Bring the breath to your ribs. You don't need to look up. Try to relax your face and your throat. Just take your shoulder blade a little bit more closer behind your back and lift your bone chest of the bone, and lift your ribs and breathe to the ribs. You can take the hands a little bit away from the body. And after a couple of breaths, we are changing the crossing of the hands behind the back, crossing of the fingers, stretching the hands and lifting the chest up. If you are very flexible, if you are a lot of time like that, try to remember to take your tail down. See that you don't have pressure here. We're just lifting the chest and opening the ribs and trying to breathe to this place. And let's stand. We're going to stand. Feet can be wide as the hip, or you can put them together in Tadasana. And we're going to stretch again the side of the body. So stretch your hands up first. Inhale and exhale, and we're going to take the right hand to the side of the body, and we're going to stretch to one side and look to the ceiling. And again, we are feeling this area open, and we're trying to breathe to the side. It's very simple, very good posture. Creating space for the stomach. And coming back with the hand, and now the other side, opening the right side of the body. Inhale and exhale. And coming back, taking the hands to the side. You can do it a couple of times. And we are going now to open a little bit the legs, bend a little bit the knee, and we're going to move the body from side to side. And we're going to tap in the palms on our shoulders or on the lower back, on our kidneys, the back hand. And again, it's moving the spine and the ribs from side to side. Feet are stable on the floor. The knees are soft. The head is going in the movement. You can continue. And slowly, let the hands back to the center. And let's do another stretch of the side. First, just feel stable. Relax your breath. And we're going again to stretch the hands up. Now we are going to do it with a kind of pranayama. So take the right hand, inhale, and exhale, take the right hand to the side and open and hold your breath. If it's hard for you or it's feel intensive, you can just breathe, but if you can, just hold your breath with no air inside, empty kumbhaka. Usually I count 8 and coming back, breathing, exhaling, taking the hand to the side and holding your breath. Inhaling, coming up. Let's do it again. Exhaling to one side, holding the breath. This is very good practice, holding the breath. Inhaling, relaxing the mind. Exhaling, take the hand to the side and hold your breath. And the breath after empty kumbhaka is very open. Inhale and out. And let's take the hands to the side of the body. We're going now to do standing posture, Parshva Konasana variation. So we're going to open the feet wide, and we're going to take the left foot to the side and put your hip looking straight, and we're going to bend the knee and sit in the posture. Try to stay with your center in the place and just bend your knee. Try not to move over your ankle. And we're going to stretch the hands, warrior two, but we will not stay here. We will just go to one side. And we're going to put the forearm on the thigh, kind of sitting in the posture, and bringing the hands from the front of the body and looking through the arm to the ceiling. And you can feel again, all this side is open. Try to push your right foot to the floor, because all the weight going to the left, so we want to keep the leg there and the attention there. And you can push your left forearm to the thigh to create more rotation. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. And we're going to push the right foot, and we are going to come up, putting the right hand on the right thigh, and we will open this side. Breathe to this open side. And come back. Let's do the other side. So I will take the heel to the side, we'll open my other leg. The other side, see that your heel in line with the arch of the foot and your hip straight. And we're going to bend the knee and sit in the posture, staying in the center. Sit, sit, sit. And then stretch your hands and stretch to the right side. Put your forearm, put yourself stable on the floor. Keep your feet, paying attention to the feet, and bring your left hand from the front and push your right forearm to the thigh. And feel this rotation and this stretching of the body. Inhale and exhale. Push your feet. Try to keep stable, especially the left foot. Let's push the left foot. Let's come up, putting the left hand on the thigh and opening the right side. Inhale and exhale. And we will do another posture. We can bring now a bolster or cubes or a pillow or even a chair to be more high. We want to again create space in the frontal body in this area. So I will open my feet. My little toe and my heel will be in line, and I will take my hands on my hip. I will take my elbows to the side, so this frontal body is opening. I can look up to the sky, pushing the outside of my feet to the floor. Looking up, taking the elbow behind the back a little bit closer. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling with my back like that, and going down until I get to my hip height, and then I put my hands under my shoulder. And again, I'm staying like that, kind of not moving, but I want to bring attention to this area and to my other side of my ribs, okay, because my ribs also connect to my spine. So all this area is really working, and you can breathe through this stretch. Maybe I will show you from the side. Prasarita. Okay, so while you're doing that, I will show you. I'm going down, stretching, rolling my collarbone, putting my hands, and breathing through my ribs, pushing the outside of my feet to the floor, taking my tail to the back. And all this is alive. Inhale and exhale. And put your hands on your feet. Push your feet and slowly come up. You can also take the legs a little bit closer and come up. It's more easy. Now we will take the bolster and we will lay on the back, resting, but again this area will open. So I'm putting it under my shoulder blade. I want that my throat will be open, because if I will go a little bit more down, it will close. So I want to find the exact place to put the bolster, that it will not be like very like that, but also not. My throat is open, my chest is open, the back of my ribs are a little bit getting inside, and I can breathe to this area. And it's really nice posture just to relax and enjoy and breathe, inhale and exhale. You can also take the hands over the head to open the side of the body a little bit more. And you can feel your spine is getting inside the back. It's very important. So you can stay here as much as you can, as much as you want. Relaxing the face. Just breathing. And if you feel a little bit of tension in your back after this posture and you want to relax it, we can add another posture for that. So I can take my bolster after this posture. I can put the bolster under my belly. And then I will take my head to the side and I will rest. I will rest my belly and my ribs and my chest on the bolster, and I will put my head on one side. And then I will breathe. After a couple of minutes like that, or whatever you feel like, you can take the head to the other side and rest. So this was a short practice for the ribs area. If you want another thing that you can do, it's like brushing, like you're brushing air with your fingers between your ribs. You can just make it like that from the diaphragm to the back, and you can feel sometimes there is like knots. It's not comfortable. It can be a little bit painful, but just moving your finger and also breathing will make a nice massage from the inside of the body. So I hope it was useful for you, and enjoy. Have a beautiful day.